with Credit Suisse because if you look on the president's page of the Devon Chadwick White Incorporated website, you'll see the over nearly 300 bankers that I reached out to at the inception, if I use that word right, of my company, to get some financing and kind of give them an idea of business plans and business options for my company, hoping that, well, after I completed the list, I realized that if I could get them, all 300 of them together, I could get the finances I needed. But Credit Suisse was on the list maybe, because I did reach out to a bank in Switzerland and a few in some other countries, at least several in some other countries around the world. But I believe Credit Suisse was on the website. And again, I do mention that Devon Chadwick White Incorporated is on the website. The website is www.dcwdcw.com. It's the web address for my company, Devon Chadwick White Incorporated. So here's NetApp. I'm headed to, again, there's 8 Cisco buildings, not SYSCO, that's the food company. The CISCO is the software company. I'm headed there now. I'm in Mooresville. Carrie's right down the street. You can see how beautiful it is in Mooresville, North Carolina. There's the NetApp Pollinator Garden. You can't see the sign right there, but that says it's the butterfly garden here. And so there's NetApp, the headquarters for NetApp, or at least this local headquarters. The second entrance is back there where that white car is. Of course, I like the horticulture here. Check out some of my other videos if you want to see some other horticulture in the Research Triangle Park area, and particularly in Imperial Garden. So, yeah. But this here, you see the building back there? In there is Credit Suisse. And apparently their entrance, this is the side entrance, because as you can see, it's listed as the address is listed as Lewis Stevens Drive. And again, we're in Research Triangle Park, but Lewis Stevens Drive is right there, isn't it, at the light? So we're on Kit Creek Road right now in Mooresville, North Carolina. But the address is 6933 Lewis Stevens Drive. So anyways, I'm going to continue this walk. We're headed to Cisco. There's NetApp. Again, I was looking for I reached out at least to a couple guys. My brother never hit me back. See the prior clip or the prior 2 clips to get detailed information, or my rant on that, if I may. Excuse me. But yeah. So let's take a walk in Research Triangle Park. So why don't we just continue it here? I'm going to give you a disclaimer that this, as it may be, I've already walked, an hour? That's probably, I don't know, 900 calories. Nope, maybe 330 calories per hour, walking at a steady pace. It's at Google in, 2015. I don't know, they changed so much with the years, it might be different now. It might only say it's 292 or whatever. Steady pace, walking 3 miles an hour. Gonna fly my sign out there. Got my sign here. Maybe some people will be motivated to check me out. Google me, my name's on the sign, and maybe give me a chance. I would actually like to find someone like a network programmer that can create a system for me, a chat room, and a global chat room, free, but available for people to network and be able to talk business and possibly meet potential employers, potential business partners, business starters, and get the conversation going, even if it's just to meet somebody that can help them get a job at McDonald's or whatever. Anywhere from any type of job and any type of career, all of those business conversations could be housed there. Not so much necessarily for me, even though I do like the acclaim, but really for the community and for people that are in want and need, that they can immediately have somewhere to go and to get that discussion started and things immediately done. If, as Nike says, just do it, right? There's an endorsement for Nike, so yeah, this is Cape Creek and Lewis Stevens here in RCP, and there's the Credit Suisse sign. But yeah, panhandling laws here are a little bit more lenient than Cary, based on my research down the street. Durham's, I think, maybe a little more lenient than Raleigh. Raleigh's all right, but I don't know. This all depends on the individual. God has his plans for each of us. Growing up in the black church, if I may. Growing up in the black church, if I may. They had this saying, and I don't know, at least one congregation where, God let you go through these temptations. He even has it in his plans because he has the bigger plan in his hands, or whatever, design or whatever. And so maybe it's God's purpose for me to go through. I mean, I'm for sure to go through, what I go through. The homeless population is such a small population of the general people, in, at least in a recent research study I did in a particular city. Maybe it was Richmond, Virginia. 2020? Such a small percentage of the overall population. So when you see homeless people panhandling, with a sign, I mean, I consider myself more of like the artsy type. Very rarely you see a person panhandling with like a, check me out on YouTube, or it's an artist or whatever promoting their work. They're begging for money, but they're also, they're Cisco. They're also promoting themselves too. So I'm kind of doing that. As you can see with my sign. Oh, there's my Cash App. But as you can see with my sign, it says my name. I mean, you don't have to Google me, but I just like to let people know who I am, just in case they're curious. Who's this guy, in my city or begging or whatever. And so here it is, and I hope everybody has a pleasant day. But yeah. And so it's pretty neat. So here's our first Cisco entrance. I believe there are this panhandling it paid Super 8 $13,000, okay? That recently played Comfort Suites in RTP. Another, $3,300 recently. Probably going on more than that. There's another entrance there's the main entrance for NetApp. It's kind of nice. I didn't know there would be a bus stop right here. But because we're in Wake County again, remember, Research Triangle Park includes like 4 different towns, like Raleigh, Durham, Cary, Mooresville, Chapel Hill. So yeah, my brother got his certification. I must have been like 18, 19. I don't remember when it was, but if you know what, knowledge is power. Get knowledge so you can get some money and take care of yourself. Oh, so the 311 comes through here. That also goes to Emperor Boulevard. You know, right around the corner from Comfort Suites. And there's the bus stop there. There's for the 311. Okay. Nice. So there's Cisco. Here's NetApp's other entrance, and I could show you a little bit of the building, but I really want to get to my destination. But as you can see, here we are at NetApp. Okay. So yeah, here as you can see a little portion of the building. Another NetApp sign. It's their general thing, the blue horseshoe over this Zarka gray. NetApp 7301 road, and there's the first Cisco building. Remember, there are 8 of them here. 12 of them. Excuse me. As the sign depicts. So again, we're in Research Triangle Park in the Elizabeth Rocks Trail System on Kit Creek Road. We're here at Cisco internet, computer networking company. Here's one of the 12 buildings here at Cisco. Well, okay. Let's continue. Going down this hill. When I like these trees, they remind me of the palm trees of California. I hadn't really noticed them in Raleigh for the most part until there's one at the hotel in Durham. This particular one in the middle, I think, kind of shows what the one at the hotel is like. But there's only leaves at the top of it. Oh, they're in town from James River. Look, I got my phone in Richmond. The James River runs through the entire state of Virginia and definitely runs through Richmond, Virginia. And so, yeah, I know about the James River. Shout out to 804. Matter of fact, if you need to contact the company, its number is 804-625-8422. Agencies. Bluebird Trail, box 36. Okay. You can see a little bit of NetApp over there. So, yeah, there's like some HMA going on. Damn, you know what HMA is, hot mix asphalt. feel free to check out. If you want to see some more buildings in the area, you check out Imperial Center on Emperor Boulevard and some other stuff on the same channel, and possibly some more information. Some of my latest videos actually on any of my channels, any of my 10, now 10, it was 9 for a long time. Now it's 10 channels. The newest one doesn't have as many as of today, but you can see there that like some other stuff going on in Durham and in Research Triangle Park. It was GNC hauling, going to North Carolina. So now they are starting the process by scraping up the street. They're gonna probably use some type of solution that'll help the bond with the old. They're gonna save, that's the backhoe right there. They're gonna save some of the old concrete. Oh, there's our other Cisco building. Remember, Cisco is our computer networking company. And this particular property has at least a pond. Actually, it's likely a creek or pond or creek or, I don't know, mini lake or something. But I can see it. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it right there through these woods. Here's another one of the Cisco buildings here in Research Triangle Park. That's D&Q hauling going to North Carolina. So yeah, this machine he's using to not only scrape up the hot mix asphalt, but also to shoot what he scraped up into the back of this truck. They'll use a solution to bond up what they saved from the old concrete and the old asphalt to bond the new asphalt or concrete or whatever they're going to use now to the new one. Yes, I studied, roads and bridges and stuff like that. A little bit of engineering as I was trying to become a general contractor. Check me out at www.dcwdcw.com. So it's less like a pond and more like a little mini lake or a river or something. Hey, I wonder if they got any fish in here. So this is on Cisco's property. It would be nice to have a house with a lake, right? One on the beach. A big mansion on the beach. I'm still looking for a partner, guys. I don't think I'm gonna put my ad if I'm looking for a partner on the website, but if it's still up on Facebook, you can see it. I got it posted on Facebook. Whitehurst Trucking Company. Let's give some endorsements. Whitehurst Trucking Company. Another lake. Awesome. Okay. Royals Contracting. Oh, so this, I don't know if it's a lake or a creek. See that little bird right there? He does this. So that's the mix that they're probably gonna put down after he scrapes it up, I guess. And he's using this machine to smooth it out. You see the mix? It's in the the AP500F cat. Royals Contracting. They probably rented it from Royals Contracting. See the sign right there? It says it. Royals Contracting. Stop! I'm waving this thing. And so yeah, Cisco has all of these buildings here, and so you can see here's one seemingly, and then there's the other one. This land apparently belongs to NetApp. I don't know, but there it is. These are the things. So, yeah, here's what right there. Oh, So yeah, sometimes like when they do these construction sites and they have to like stop traffic, they'll have like a pilot car. I learned that when I was studying like concrete and stuff like that. Um, since I was trying to become a general contractor. Agencies. So yeah, they're gonna hold it. They're gonna hold the traffic until it's safe for them to lead them in. Um, while the construction is going. One lady said she couldn't wait, and so she's turning around. There's Traffic Services Phoenix Spirit Group. She's driving a Subaru. Subaru. Oh, that's another. So Subarus and Mitsubishis, if you anagram the word. Oh, look, she turned around a little bit too early. There goes the car right there. The one that said, "Follow me." It's the pilot car is leading them in. And so it's gonna lead them past. So there's several companies. As a general contractor, I will be hiring, several subcontractors. This is an excellent example. You saw 3 or 4 companies. You saw the Whitehurst company. You saw the James River company. You saw Royal Contracting, and you see PSG Traffic Services. That's 4 companies right there. Subcontractors, if I may. They could also be considered contractors that would be working on whatever project we'd be working on. So as a general contractor, I kind of be like basically just managing the entire project. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I was working on. So there's 2 Cisco buildings. Let's check out. Here's another Cisco entrance. Boo boo. Look at that horticulture. All right, I like this plant. This greenery, this light greenery. Agencies. The reason why I say agencies so much is it's my way of reminding the general population that the community, we work together, and anybody you could meet could be like an angel. They could lead you to another job or to a meeting or another person or something like that. So I just consider people agencies. So I just say they're your agencies. Little idea I stole. What do you wear a stole at when you graduate from college? When you wear a robe when you're in a choir? Yeah, I'm a funny guy sometimes. Okay, so Cisco and this is a shipping and receiving entrance. Yeah, you can see those details of generally what I'm looking for in M8s, but yeah. So, but the thing about it is that it kind of leaves out a whole nother like demographic of people. Not saying that they're not attractive or not perfect for the position, but it's like I'm at the age now that I can like do that. Like nothing to lose. Like I'm kind of at the bottom of the barrel while not being or something, and so I just like it's an option I have. That white butterfly is so cute. Look at that white Lexus. Yeah, if I got the Lexus, it would have to be the big body Jeep. I want my drive a Lexus. My daddy does an Infiniti. They're both Jeeps. They drive. I guess they're both semi-luxury or semi-luxury vehicles. Speaking of, I was in the prior clip, or the prior clip before that, I mentioned Rolls-Royce Phantom. But I forgot to mention a Bentley. Then I passed the Bentley Ridge Apartments. It's like, oh yeah, that's the other one I was trying to think of. Agencies. So here's another Cisco building. And hey, the sun is really out today. Doesn't that sense? Okay, come on, bring it. Agencies. just because the person says something gets our destiny. So if I do have two personalities, then can I work on both of them and like possibly use them in movie scripts? Like if they need like this particular type of person, when I know how to play her because I've like this her part. Agent things. Cisco. Okay, that's the employee parking. So yeah, they got buildings on both sides of the street. That's Royals contracting again. So this is gonna lead me all the way to Davis Drive. And I guess not too far from Development Drive where Lenovo is. So Cisco is a software company. Lenovo, L-E-N-O-V-O. Lenovo is a computer hardware company. So both of them are leading companies currently, so that's good. And they've been in business for a long time. These cars haven't. You don't sense. Oh, sorry. So yeah, a guy at the hotel the other day offered me a bicycle, and I was like, yeah, hell yeah. You know why? Because the bicycling burns more calories than, but I would have to ride it weird. People are like, why is he dancing on a bicycle? Because I need to be working my upper body too. I mean, yeah, you're right. I'm burning more calories on the bike, but it seems like I'm only working my legs. So I'm gonna be, doing punches with my arms and squeezing it in. It ain't him that the Swift that wins this, so he that endures to the end. He just no, that ain't what that is what I meant by wide is the road to destruction, but narrow is the road to destiny of victory. Not destiny of victory. See, salvation. Agent things. So there's Truman Water and Company again. So there's some more Cisco Company. This will be a good time to practice my breathing exercises. All of this land, RTP is like what, 400 acres? I was thinking since like acres like a football field, then like how many acres would it, you did like the football field as an acre and you did a football field, how's that longitudinally? See Royals contracting. Longitudinally, horizontally or vertically, like the football field, like straight this way, and then another one on top of it. How many would it take to make a mile? So I said maybe 4, right? 4 of them will make a mile. So if you think 400 acres, if you took 4 to make a mile, that'd be like what? 100 miles? I don't know the square mileage, but hey, I gave you half the answer. Google the rest of it, right? Then please leave it in the comment section if you don't. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna lose confidence, but I'm not gonna have that comment there. Makes sense. Okay, so here's 3 flags: North Carolina flag, I guess the Cisco flag, and the United States of America flag. They should let me sing that song again. Can I get some applause, please? So here's another Cisco building. This one has the 3 flags here, including the Cisco flag. And then we have another Cisco building here. Actually, we have at least 3 Cisco buildings here because the sign says buildings 4 through 6. Buildings 10 through 12 are that way. We've already seen them. So here's one of the 3. on this property at 7025 Kit Creek Road here in Mooresville, North Carolina. That horticulture. Come on, horticulture. There we go. Okay, so they did pink flowers to green bushes. Pink mate flower bushes to darker green non-mate flower bushes. Okay, let me see this. Something's not right about it. Okay, there we go. Something's right about that. We're back there. That tree's over there. But they matching over here. Okay. I see you. Let me see this. So buildings 7 through 9 are here, and we're going to see the last few buildings. So that's 4 through 6, 7 through 9 is on this property. Somewhere back there is 3 buildings. Google it, look at your satellite. You know, see it from the satellite or whatever, however you want to see it. That's how I do it. That's how I've been doing it. My baby used to do that too. Sometimes I'll be like, that's so weird. Cardi's just sitting there. It's like looking at the satellite. I'm like, let's watch TV or let's do this or let's do that. And he just be staring at it for hours. I'm just like, oh my God. What about me, you know? What about Precious? What about Princess right here that lives in this house, you know, that cares about you? Why aren't you concerned about that person? Why? And so now I'm crying and maybe making an ugly face. Sometimes it's nice to be nice anyways. Anyway, so there's Cisco 770 100 look, Christmas trees. Agencies, so we have 1 through 3, 4 through 6, 7 through 10, and 10 through 12 is back there. We saw them on the 3 different properties versus on 4 through 6, we see one address, the other address, and all 3 buildings are back there somewhere on those properties. Hope you're enjoying this nature walk. This land is beautiful, isn't it? It's not like this all over the world. So like, if I move to China, like even though I would probably want a business and an apartment in like the big city with all the billion people living in it, I would probably want a nice house in the Chinese countryside, which is also amazingly Asian in the country as well, beautifully mountainous or whatever. Like Google, like the Chinese countryside. So there's beautiful areas all over the world. Look, DHL. The airplane coming in. We're not far from the airport here. I need to cut my mustache. I left scissors. I got them from the Dollar Tree, so I was like, I'll get another $1 and get some more. But I should have cut my mustache before then. Well, my mustache, I look like 5, 7, 8 years older than I am. Maybe saying I look like I'm in my late 40s. Here and I'm only 37. Hell, I was looking like I could look 40 when I was 16 years old with a thick ass mustache. So you don't never know. Cut this mustache off, I'll give you a whole different appearance. I'm trying to wave at you. Oh, there's the U.S. Postal Service. Yeah, if I'd have cut one street earlier, Hobson, Hopson Hobson Road, I could have took you to The 3 federal companies are, at least one, the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency. It's a gated property. It's like one of these, but there's a gate on it. And there's a sign that says 100% ID check. So, yeah, that's what that is. Agencies. And this is the Alexandria Innovation Center. Check out the Devon Energy Center in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. I did a little video showing that from the exterior entrance. This is the tallest building in Oklahoma City right now. Downtown of Devon, spelled like my name except with an E at the second letter instead of an A. DEVON Energy Center. And so you can check that out there. The tallest building in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Okay, so this is the Alexandria Innovation Center. Okay. There's Pfizer. See the sign right there? It says Pfizer. Twice. Up there, down there. Surrounded by the flowers. Okay. This is the Alexandria Innovation Center. There's Pfizer, and there's a Brady. Your comfort, I promise, Brady. I guess I could be a Jingle Boy too, like commercials and stuff like that. So there's one Cisco. There's the other Cisco building. Here's our last Cisco buildings. Oh, this says buildings 1 through 4. So apparently, this is one entrance. That's the other entrance. And our buildings 5 through 12 is that way. It says the arrow. But 7025 again. So 7025 must have like how many acres? I don't know. I'm not doing your homework for you. Google it if you're interested. I've been on this type thing for a few years, so I'm familiar that since I closed my company, I ought to be able to take a break so I can at least get paid for it or at least find a home, since I'm kind of homeless living out of a hotel. I get some comfort. Wearing the same outfit, which is, I guess, let's call it my job uniform for the past 3 months. And several times, even in my YouTube videos, you'll see I be wearing the same clothes. Seems like for an entire year. We'll just call it my job uniform, and that I wasn't homeless. Which technically it was, since I was actually working and sharing information and had a company and stuff, but whatever. I would like to be able to shut them all down like the stars do and go in there and buy every shoe in the store, every liquor in the liquor store, and fill up my bar at the house, my big bar at my big mansion. They have mansions available for sale around the country. There's realtors that want those millions of dollars, want you to get out there and slave and start a company and be the CEO. Like I would. I want shit, do it and tag my company shit. Say I inspired you for it. That'd be a great endorsement. But yeah, for the company, I'm like, yeah, Divine, it's all right. Say my name. Say it with power. Say it with conviction. Say it like you know he's the boss. Yeah, Divine, and inspired my company and did this and did that. I let all races and all genders and all creeds, all the degrees of education do it. And so yes, I like this neighborhood because when I was walking there the other night, it was in the dark. It was a little bit scary. I ain't gonna tell you that story. That'll take too long. I want you to enjoy this nature. We're almost at the last Cisco building, but I was really able to practice my voice walking there in the dark. It was just me and so many few cars. Just like it was a few cars right now, it was a few cars at night. I guess this is more than a business area. We're almost at Davis Drive, and so one area of that walk, there was an echo. I don't know if it's because of the trees or some like facility, like because we were by the federal facility. But there's like this echo, and I could hear my voice like when I was doing it for like a mile off, and so I took advantage of it. I was like, yeah, goddamn say the shit that I want to say. I'm like, I want to try it on the goddamn way. I want to goddamn try it, shit. And so I did. But here we are at the same time. We're almost at the last Cisco building. I wasn't a vocal major in school, but I did want to be a star. So I was like trying to write music for myself and trying to find my own sound. That's when I wrote the music and tried to get it copyrighted. But then I sent in like 100 sheets of different music, And because I didn't send it on paperwork, I'm like, well, shit, I wrote it on graph paper, but I still wrote the staves and just did it in an artistic way. And it was like it wasn't music, so they only copyright one of them. That was rude as shit. But I'm not mad. No, it's okay. God bless everybody. Gotta forgive, right? Okay, so Cisco 7025 agencies. Here's the Foundation Medicine Company, and here's the last Cisco building. So yeah, my brother, you got your certification. Any of these workers, I don't care if you work for Microsoft or Jeff Bezos, you're trying to help the people of the world, I got a plan for it. Get with my company, make me rich, get rich, promoting me. God damn it, that's one avenue you can do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you manage to work with me and a company blow up, you obviously gonna make, if you the first guy on, you obviously gonna be paid well. You know what I mean? So, this is buildings 1 through 6. Building 7 through 12 is back there. So yeah, Davis Drive, here it is, Davis Drive. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Cisco, here, let's check out this horticulture. Here's the builder. There's Davis Drive. It's the sign right there says 1 through 1,000 Davis Drive, 49 through 5,200 Davis Drive, 40,000 through 4,899 Davis Drive, and then another arrow pointing the other way says RTP headquarters. And the other sign says I-40. Cisco 7025 kick.